This article is by the New York Times. Jennifer Dulos, inside the turbulent marriage of the missing mother of five. Threats of kidnapping and violence, concerns about the safety of her children. The bitter divorce involving Jennifer Dulos, missing for nearly 2 weeks, is detailed in court documents. Jennifer Dulos said that Fotis threatened to kidnap her children and take them overseas. And Fotis says that Jennifer threatened to have the mafia break his legs. Fotis drove an SUV towards her, swerving away at the last minute, Jennifer said. She had mental issues and couldn't keep her children safe, Fotis claimed. The recent disappearance of Jennifer Dulos, 50 years old, a Connecticut mother who was reported missing shortly after dropping off her 5 children at school on May 24th, has quickly cast light on her 13-year marriage to Fotis Dulos and the bitter legal battle for more than 2 years long to end it. The authorities arrested Mr. Dulos, 51, and his gal pal, Michelle Trocanos, 44, last weekend in connection with Jennifer Dulos's disappearance and accused them of hindering the investigation and tampering with evidence. During the investigation, the police have uncovered details of the acrimonious nature of the couple's divorce proceedings, but court documents show that the discord was even greater than previously revealed and depict a marriage that not only soured but became downright toxic. At one point, Jennifer Dulos said she was concerned about Fotis Dulos's irrational, unsafe, bullying, threatening, and controlling behavior. As their legal fight dragged on, court proceedings became an endless litany of complaints, both serious and mundane. Fotis Dulos' attorney, Wayne Efron, did not respond to emails or phone calls seeking comment, and Mr. Dulos' divorce lawyer, Michael Rose, declined to comment. As of Wednesday, 12 days after she was reported missing from her home in New Canaan, Connecticut, Miss Dulos' whereabouts remained unknown. Investigators were searching for evidence more than 70 miles from her home at a garage plant in Hartford, where they previously had found items stained with her blood in garbage bins. Fotis Dulos is a luxury real estate developer, and he remained in custody at a state jail on a $500,000 bond. Mr. Dulos' lawyer in the criminal case, Eugene Rico, declined to comment. Jennifer Dulos filed for divorce in June 2017 and immediately sought an emergency custody order for the couple's 5 children. She feared Fotis might harm her or the children, according to the court filing. She also said that Mr. Dulos was born in Turkey and raised in Greece and had threatened to kidnap their children and take them overseas. Mr. Dulos responded by calling his wife's accusations baseless, saying she seemed delusional and that her use of antidepressants made her unfit to have sole custody over their children. Thus began an acrimonious draw-out end to a marriage that had begun almost 13 years earlier. The couple was married in New York City in August 2004, according to court papers. Both had attended Brown University in Rhode Island. He graduated a year ahead of her. After college, Miss Dulos returned to New York City, where she was raised and where her parents lived. A writer, she co-founded a theater group in the early 1990s and also got her master's degree in writing from New York University Tisch School of Arts, according to blog posts she penned on Patch.com. 1 year after the birth of their last child, Miss Dulos launched a blog and posts from 2011 to 2012, which can be viewed through an archived version of the site's RSS feed. She chronicled the daily trials of parenting, but also spoke fondly of her children and husband. In 2012, the Dulos family moved to Farmington, Connecticut. When Miss Dulos filed for her divorce, the family lived in a 1,500 square foot home that Mr. Dulos' company had built. While they were living in Farmington, the marriage became strained, according to court papers, and both Mr. and Miss Dulos said in filings in 2017 that they had decided to separate. In March of that year, according to court documents, Miss Dulos had found out that Fotis had been having an extramarital affair with Miss Trocanos for about a year, which Mr. Dulos did not dispute. Thanks, guys, for watching. Leave me your thoughts and opinions, as always, in the comment section. I love to hear what you guys are thinking about these cases. And I'll see you at 10 a.m. Eastern Time for some crime and coffee. God bless.